What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Today's Sunday. Yesterday I took the day off. I don't know if you guys noticed, but lately I've been taking at least Saturday or Sunday off, taking one of the days off. Or maybe I only put one video out, and between the three channels, just one video. Because it is a grind. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, how hard can it be? Try coming up with stuff every single day. Keep in mind, there's a lot of stuff that I don't talk about and I won't talk about. So I also want to have a message when I do videos. I don't want to be wasting anybody's time. But anyways, so today's Sunday, right? I said, okay, I'm gonna hit the Dubs channel and the Dub S channel. So I will be doing a video today on the Dub S channel as well. But earlier, I woke up and I put on the G Lew channel. Go ahead and check out G Lew, man. Puts out a lot of great music every Sunday. He has different times he puts out music, and but this morning was his gospel stuff, right? And he did a prayer, and and reminded me, as he was reminding everyone that was listening, to basically just be grateful. Be grateful for another day, another breath, right? And then, as it will tend to do, it had me reflecting on my life. And, a lot of people ask me, how do you do it, man? You and Gunner get so much hate. How do you do it? And I'm like, it's nothing. What someone thinks or says about me negatively doesn't impact my life. That's their poison that they carry every day, because they don't miss anything that I put out. They don't miss anything Gunner puts out, right? And that's, if you think about it, that's a very, very weird sickness to have. It's borderline obsessive. And then people will say, well, you're obsessed with Wes Watson. Literally could care less about him. I go over there, I look for a funny video, react to it, and move on, because everybody asks me to put one out every Wednesday. They've asked me to add a day, Wednesdays and Fridays, and believe me, one day a week is enough. But it's true, man. Like, the poor decisions that I've made throughout my life to be where I'm at now, to have this opportunity to converse with you every day, whether it's through the videos or through the lives, it's amazing. I was never supposed to get out of prison, and I deserved to die in prison. But a law changed, and since that law changed, thousands and thousands of lifers have been released. And there's been, like, the percentage that has gone back is less than 1% as far as the lifers. And so, when I look around, the last couple weeks, there's been everybody get on Dubs, everybody. That's cool. I'm a public figure. That's fine, right? But when I turn on YouTube, I see the videos that get the most clicks are not videos like this. They're videos where it's just drama. The title's drama. The thumbnail's drama. And I see a lot of people, like, people ask me, did you see this video they put out about you? No, I don't watch anybody's stuff. Sometimes people will send it to me on a DM or whatever, right? Or through Discord, and I'll check it out. Or they'll tell me, hey, this is what was said, this and this and that, and it always cracks me up. It always cracks me up. But negative energy feeds off negative energy. When you just focus on drama, you notice how many things in your life are full of drama? It's what you're feeding. I turned on YouTube and I saw Poetic Flak, and he was talking about some gangsters in the Midwest want to get whack 100 or whatever, and I was just like, wow. And it did great views. You know, I got a lot of views on this Tory Lanez thing. And no matter how much I explained it, he's not on a GPR, that incident didn't happen on a GPR. You still have certain people that want GPs to go to war over something that happened on a PCR. That's like saying a guy robbed your neighbor, so you should go and kill somebody. What? What's that got to do with you? What's that got to do with your other neighbor on the other side of you? Should he get involved too? This video doesn't have a subject, doesn't have a topic. It's just me basically giving my perspective for whatever it's worth. You know, I've talked about this in a lot of videos. I have a different gauge than a lot of people because of the life that I lived, right? And I hear a lot of people out here complaining about the most frivolous things, worried about the most frivolous things. And I'm like, really? Like, you have health. You have a roof over your head. You have food. These things that you're worrying about, it's going to blow over. It has no bearing on your health or your safety or your children, your parents. It's a small thing. You know, when you've forfeited the way I did, when I forfeited my freedom and I was living in a way that I was basically sacrificing my life on a daily basis, when I was doing those things, I didn't give a damn about anything other than what I was focused on, right? And having gone through all that and made it through all of that, when I'm glad that you guys that stress over small things didn't live the life that I did. But I wish that you could put things in perspective. Everything has its own place, man. Put it in its place. If you're having an issue with something, or if you're having problems with negative thinking, make it a habit. Every time you have a negative thought, think something positive. Force yourself to do that. You know, it's Sunday. I didn't really want to do a prison story today because, like I said, I'm noticing all the drama. It's just so, it's just everywhere on social media. You know, right now, there's the incident that happened to that woman on TikTok live. You know, and everybody wants to solve the crime. Everybody has an opinion. I don't know how many people are really like paying attention to, damn, that was a young woman who lost her life for nothing. No, it's these people are behind it, or that person behind it, or her friends, and you know, it's like, damn. And it's a big thing. People ask me, hey, why don't you do a video on that? I don't want to. I don't go near those topics. You know, the that dude, the individual who moved on Tory Lanez, who punched all them holes in the Tory Lanez. Megan Thee Stallion fans are putting money on his books. Can we stop and think about that for a second? The guy who stabbed Tory Lanez 14 times Meg the Stallion's fans are putting money on his books. Are trying to find out how can we put money on his books. And he was a 20-year-old with a 13-year-old girlfriend that he shot and killed. Send money to her family. Or keep your money in your pocket, on your bank account. When I heard that, I said, damn, man, the world is sick. It really is sick, man. This dude killed a child that he was having sexual relations with, and you guys reward him? It's crazy. I'm not gonna make this a long video. I'm gonna be recording on the a Dub S reaction. I think I'm gonna react to a brand new Tri-Critical video. Go ahead and check out Tri-Critical. He's in line with, he's part of the, myself, John Bravo, Bubba, Mud Pit, the guys that are, having fun with this whole alpha male thing. So he put out a video this morning that's interesting. I might check it out. I'm not checking it out. I might react to it right now. But I wanted to put this out there, man. How about we all just, pick one day? Matter of fact, why not start right when you watch this video and end on Tuesday morning if you want? But how about we just avoid the drama from the time you see this video until Tuesday? Kick it with your family. Call a loved one. Have a good conversation with them. Go fishing, go to the beach, go to the park, whatever it is you want to do. Don't pay attention to none of the drama. If you have a negative thought, make sure you immediately have a positive thought. Try it out, man. Might not be good for my YouTube stuff, but it'll be good for your heart, for your mind, for your spirit. We need that, right? That's my video for today, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.